we can adapt a few fans from each show. That helps us.
It's good getting people coming that have seen us, like you said, on Twitter or Facebook or something like that we don't know, or you know what I mean. It's just new people, so it's good. It's really good.
Now, are there any bands you play with or that you want to play with live?
Any really that's going to help us. We're not big, obviously. We all have different background influences, so we couldn't necessarily put a pinpoint, somewhat, like finger on it. But I suppose if we ever got offered a gig with like Nickelback, 'cause that's sort of our style, that'd go down a treat.
Okay. I'm not going to say my thoughts on Nickelback. That's all right. They're a big popular band. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, exactly.
We played with a friend's band called Chasing Dragons about 3 months ago, 4 months ago, and they're nice people and they're doing quite well. They've just had a video out and stuff as well, so maybe play with them again. And also we played with a band called The Brink, who were really good, and they've asked us to play with again for them next year. So do that as well.
I was going to say next week
a lot more bigger support shows as well, but obviously we're still quite a new band. We're just getting a bit of a roster behind us, and sort of.
I'm going to make some rosters of dust.
So yeah, obviously we've got to start somewhere again, being a fresh band. But from previous bands, we've all got really high gigging experience with a lot bigger bands. So.
Right on. Now, just mentioning influences, since you guys all come from different backgrounds, if each one of you guys had to name 3 influences, who would they be?
Bands or specific people?
We'll go with bands because we want or anyone who's influenced your music. We can do that way too.
Right. Well, for me, as in Chris, it'd be Iron Maiden first and foremost, and then the Wild Hearts, and then Guns N' Roses, maybe, perhaps, or not.
Right. Oh, that's fine.
For myself, Mark, obviously. It'd probably be Brand New. I don't really know such now. I like Andy McKee, who's a classical acoustic guy, and I don't know, the heavier side of things, something like Children of Bodom. So a very varied background.
No, that's good. No, there's nothing wrong with having a diverse background because there's so much to draw from.
Exactly.
I would say my biggest influence would be Guns N' Roses probably, and then I like Beach Boys.
Erection.
I like that stuff. Well, that's all sort of classic rock basically. And I like him. I really like him of all bands.
Okay, I can see. Now, how much?
I like Deadman as well. David Deadman. You can say that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Just met 3 of the dead men a few days ago.
Good stuff.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Oh, I work at an airport for my 9 to 5 job, and they were flying out the other day. They're heading back to LA to record their 5th album.
That's it. That's great.
So I just got lucky that I worked there and just happened to meet them.
Yeah, good effort.
Yeah, not a bad bunch of guys. So, especially for 6 o'clock in the morning, let me tell you, they were pretty polite. They could have been a lot worse at that time in the morning, especially coming off a show from the night before, the hangovers. I got lucky. That's why I was in and out quickly. Well, so just in general, I obviously they're your influences, but have you kind of noticed, has it come out in any of the songs now that maybe say no, that sounds a little bit like this, that might sound like a little bit like this?
Absolutely. Some people have said weird stuff actually. Someone picked up on the Iron Maiden thing, which I was quite pleased with. But then somebody said we sounded like My Chemical Romance, which I was maybe not quite so pleased with.
I don't see that at all. The Iron Maiden, I can definitely see the solos for sure, but My Chemical Romance, I don't see that at all.
It's definitely like you. We consider ourselves a new style for a 3-piece.
Well, it's
especially in England. There's on sort of our area in Yorkshire, there ain't really many bands that do what we do.
I haven't heard one yet, and a majority of the bands I interviewed are from the UK, so you're definitely the first I've heard with that style for sure.
Good. That's good stuff.
So it's well, it's always nice to hear, nice to get a new sound, because that's what this show is all about, is constantly trying to push out new music and just different styles and forms of it. Because you know, although people have their certain let's say, well, favorite bands or certain genres of music they like to listen to, after a while, and it can get a little mind numbing when there's no change. I mean, it's one thing to have like, I know, good rock and roll all the way through, but if there's no experimentation at all, if there's no like change here or there, then it kind of gets boring and kind of gets like the stuff you hear on the radio all the time, like the top 100 and all that pop stuff, right? Same old stuff over and over and over again, and it gets a little irritating and mind numbing, kind of pushes the fans away, and which in some cases, at least for popular music, it's great for the indie scene, because so much people are turning towards it, and I have, like, I mean, I love this scene. I mean, I like really don't listen to regular radio at all anymore. It's all like stuff bands I've found on Twitter and SoundCloud, the whole deal.
Absolutely.
So that being said, do you guys find that now you're able to get more fans because the music's like on the internet a lot, like especially like formats like Reverb Nation? Did you guys catch that? Did I cut out at all? And oh, we lost the connection again, guys. We're almost there. So let's just give it a quick shot here and try again and see if we can get this call back. And then if not, we'll have to figure something else out. But we do have one more song we can play by them. And there's a problem again. Sorry guys, let's just give it one more shot. I do apologize. As good as technology can be, it can be very frustrating as well. So let's just give it a shot. Now, while I'm trying that, let's have a listen to their brand new single. This is Faith and Violence with Hell for You.
She looks at me and shakes
All right. That was a brand new single from Faith and Violence called Hell for You. You can check it out on Reverb Nation. It's a very cool tune, obviously, if you just heard it. So you definitely want to go out and get that. Now, just a few more questions about the songs, because they're both different, which is good. Now, do you guys have an idea to keep on, I guess, switching up, like we'll call experimenting throughout the EP or with the brand new songs?
Yeah, the next thing that we release is going to have at least one song that's got a bit more bollocks to it, because we don't want to be releasing puffy songs over and over again.
That's one of the ladies. Now we're on to the release one's a bit heavier next time.
Nice, very nice. It's just always nice to hear the experimentation, especially when you're first starting out, because I mean, with all the different influences, it can create such a great monster of music, which is always nice because it's just one of those things that, you know, like we were talking just a little bit before about people picking up on certain influences in there, but there's so many more that we'll never know about, which is fine. But it's nice just because it still gives that music a different edge. Because even though all the, you know, lyrics and all the melodies are all your guys, you know, everybody's influenced by someone at some point or another, and it doesn't have to be heavy influence, but it is there in some form of presence.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it appeals to like different fan bases as well. Obviously, having a softer song.
Yeah, it's good because we've kind of at the moment gone straight down the middle, because we got the first song which was a little bit heavier, and then this one's more sort of radio friendly and it's a bit more tap your foot and sing along. So hopefully rock fans will like it, and then people that are just into maybe not rock music as such, but just more melodic rock will like it as well. So.
Oh, and it's nice because you're right. It is catchy, and actually, just speaking influences from You Made Your Bed and Lie, there's a breakdown right near the end of the song, and I was blanking on the name, but I finally remember the name of the band is. But it just sounds a little bit like Godsmack.
That's a new one.
I've never heard that before.
I've not listened to that band for about maybe 6 years. So
you know, same year, but it's stuck in my head. I could because they had that pretty much kind of hook breakdown with almost every song. Kind of just the kind of really kind of heavy, like, you know, hitting the low E and hitting the low E chord and just kind of hammering on it with those little breaks in between, and that's what kind of stuck out because that was essentially their trademark, which kind of made them tire out fairly quickly. But that being said, that's one thing I did pick out of there. So
that's pretty good.
Very good.
Very good indeed. Thank you.
Come again.
So. So
this is why Danny's a man of few words, because generally we just gag him otherwise.